Hey everybody, Dan here with Thin Feather Fur Outfitters. Today we're looking at the Springfield Armory 1911 operator chambered in 9mm. So let's talk about it. The popularity of 9mm 1911s has grown significantly over the past 5 years. A lot of people love 9mm. Has to be the most popular round in the world, and 1911s certainly got their share of 9mm chamberings. I have to believe that the growth of the 2011s inspired that, but people love 9mm. They love 1911s. Some people are sensitive to the recoil of the 45 ACP, and what that offers, you do not get that in a 1911 like this, chambered in 9mm. And the operator is an amazing 1911. I love this handgun. I love it in 45s. Now, Springfield Armory makes the exact same model in 45. It looks the same. You wouldn't know the difference if they were side by side. But this one's chambered in 9mm. The greatest difference is the magazine capacity. It ships with two 9-round magazines. The 45 ACP model has an 8-round magazine, two of them. And it has modern features that many shooters love. Let's check it out. You can tell right away it has a skeletonized trigger and hammer. VZ-G10 grips with that relief cut for the thumb to access the magazine release. And then the other side, you may notice also with the hammer back, it has a ambidextrous thumb safety. All right, so it is left-handed friendly, and you can also see that the magazine release can be switched over to the other side, making it completely left-handed friendly. The grip is really nice. I like the way that looks. I like the texturing with this VZ-G10 grips, but the front strap is smooth. Now, the flat mainspring housing is what Springfield calls the octo grip. It has a real neat texturing, so when you grip this, it just feels so firm in the hand. It is a flat mainspring housing, and there you have the extended beaver tail and the grip safety. The slide and the frame, all forged steel. It is ceracote black. I think it looks super cool. Of course, it has the forward serrations for the press check, and I love ceracote. It's just such a strong finish, and it looks nice, and it does with this operator as well. A 3-slot Picatinny rail to add a light, as well as serrated black with 2 rear sight dots and a tritium night sight. So when you align that, it is just such a smooth shooter, and it's very accurate, extremely accurate. Now, the 1911 chambered in 9mm like this offers very little recoil. And why does that help? Well, when you transition from target to target, that muzzle hardly raises, and therefore you become more accurate. It's a quicker shooter than the 45, in my opinion, just because of that point. It doesn't recoil as much, therefore transitioning. Now, it's an all steel frame, which adds to the weight of it, and this has a GI style guide rod. How do we know that? Well, full-length guide rods, we see it when the slide is locked back. Here we do not see it, and I've disassembled it on multiple occasions for cleaning, and therefore it is a GI style guide rod, which is a little more traditional. The trigger pull breaks right at 4 pounds, maybe a hair lighter, and I love that 1911 trigger. It's just such a nice trigger pull. I think it will be hard pressed for anybody to find a trigger that will break as well as a 1911. It's just my personal preference. I'm a big fan. But I love the operator. I love it in 45, and I love this one in 9mm. I believe that many people would choose 9mm as a training tool for somebody who may want to train another beginning shooter with 9mm opposed to 22. I also think that people enjoy the less recoil, and caliber consistency. They may have a pistol caliber carbine in 9mm. Here you have a 1911 in 9mm. It just makes sense to me. But I've been talking about the lack of recoil. I've been talking about the advantages. Let's go ahead and check out the main advantage, and that is the range shooting. A very much lighter recoil spring, so it's easier to operate. Shall I say the operator is easier to operate. And I love that sight picture. The rear sight also has a ledge right there, so you can charge it on a countertop, on a boot, on a belt. You know, they call that a tactical rear sight. But the overall profile of the 1911 operator chamber 9mm is excellent. I love the ceracote on there. I like the VZ G10 grips. I like that tritium front night sight. The modern features with the rail and the octo grip that I spoke about and the overall shooting impressions is impressive. And this 1911 operator chambered 9mm just gets it done. It is on target with the 5-inch government sized barrel. I love it. Now, Springfield Armory has just two in the operator line. They have this in 45, this in 9mm. Clearly this review is with the 9mm, and I think it is pretty amazing, and I think you will too. If you get a chance to check it out, you will dig it. The MSRP is just under $1,200. You can pick it up for much less than that at the store, so check it out. Springfield 1911 operator chambered in 9mm. You will experience accuracy that is unmatched. Once again, Dan here with Fin Feather Fur Outfitters. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.